the 2 loops on the crochet hook. A short stitch like this. Insert the needle into the same needle again. Bring out the thread. Winding brings out the 2 loops on the crochet hook. In this way, 2 stitches are grouped. We are going to tick 6 loops for it. If this circle is completed, it will be sharp stitches. After checking the 6 group, we find the location of the first needle. This is the extraction needle just now. This is the standing needle just now. The first short is here. Bring him the thread directly. Take it out again and tighten it. In this way, we can hook it up in the second round. Let's cut the thread a little shorter. Then we start hooking the side circle, or stand up. Then the pattern of the third circle is a short stitch. 1 plus needle is a group. After hooking 6 loops, the total number of stitches after hooking this circle is 18. Make a short stitch first. It's right where the first needle was. After hooking a short stitch, then for the second stitch, we hook a short stitch and add a stitch. Just hook 2 short stitches. In this way, 3 letters form a group. We hooked him up to 6 sets. After we hook 6 loops, we find the position of the first needle. Lead over. We hooked it up in the third round. Then set up a standing pin. Hook 4th loop. The pattern of the 4th circle is a short stitch. 1 plus needle is a group. After hooking 6 loops, the total number of stitches is 24. Let's make a short stitch first. Crochet a short stitch in the second stitch. Then hook another short stitch in the third stitch. In this way, 4 needles are grouped. 6 loops of hooks can be viewed repeatedly. After hooking the last group, we find the location of the first needle. Bring here. So, we hooked it up on the 4th lap. Next, we start hooking the 5th loop. We still stand up and take a shot. Then the pattern of the 5th circle is 3 short stitches. 1 plus needle is a group. A total of 6 loops of hooks. The number of stitches completed in this circle is 30 stitches. Let us hook 3 short stitches first. After hooking 3 short stitches, hook an additional stitch. In this way, 5 needle mothers as a set. Hook 6 loops. After hooking the last group, we find the location of the first needle. Pull it out. Then set up a standing pin. Next, hook 6. 6 laps. Circles 6 to 10 are all hooks. 30 short stitches without adding or subtracting. Every lap. Before hooking up, it's the same as setting up a standing pin. After hooking it up, give him the last stitch to induce it. Then set up a standing pin in the next circle. In this way, the hook method is the same from 6 to 10. Each stitch corresponds to a short stitch. Everyone hooked him up to the 10th circle can be watched repeatedly. We have now hooked up the last stitch of the 10th circle. Find the position of the first needle and pull it out. Then set up a standing pin. Start hooking the 10th circle. The pattern of the 10th round is 3 short stitches and 1 decreasing stitch. We are going to tick 6 loops for it. The number of stitches completed is 24 stitches. Check 1 first. Short needle. Short needles. 3 short stitches. After hooking 3 short stitches, crochet 3 subtracting stitches in the 3rd stitch. The crochet method of subtracting stitches is that we need to make these 2 stitches. Give it a stitch operation later. First we put the crochet hook. Pick the outer half stitch of this braid. So, then pick the outer half of the next stitch. In this way, at this point we have 3 loops on our crochet hook. Then we hold the line. Check out first the front 2 coils. Then we wind the crochet hook with the remaining 2 loops. Bring out the back 2 coils. This is a reduction needle. Demonstrate again. Group R. First hook 3 short stitches. Stitch 4小时 L. Pick half, stitch 5, pick half. Then bring the wire out of the first coils. Wind the wire again and bring out the last coils. Hook him up in 6 loops like this. We have now ticked the last group. Find the position of pin E. Lead over. Then we started to tick the sharp circle. First set up a standing pin. The sharp round is E short stitch and E subtraction stitch. E short stitch is 1 loop. Let us tick 6 loops for it. This circle is completed with a total of 18 stitches. First hook E short stitch. Then hook E subtraction stitch. Open the needle and hook E short stitch. Hook him up in 6 loops like this. Check the last group. Find the position of pin E. Lead. Stand up pin. Then we can give it to him at this time. Stuff some cotton first. After stuffing the cotton, let us hook it down. Lap 13. In the 13th round, we hook a short stitch. E reducing stitch is 1 loop. After crocheting 6 loops, there are a total of 12 stitches left. Let us first crochet a short stitch. Hook a subtracting stitch in the next stitch. In this way, our stitches form 1 loop and 12 loops are hooked. After hooking 6 loops, we find the position of the first needle. Bring bubble over. E standing pin. The 14th round is to directly hook 6 subtraction stitches. Completed 6 stitches. E subtraction stitch like this. Two subtraction stitches. After hooking up the 6th reduction stitch, find the location of the first stitch. Lead it over. Then set up a standing pin. Disconnected. In this way, let's stop him. Use that needle. Go through this thread. Then we all pick the outer half stitch for it. In this way, we can separate the main body of the head. Next, let us crochet octopus claw part. First, we start the needle in a circular shape. Circular stitching. Start with bar short stitches. E straight standing needle. Bar short stitches. After hooking bar short needles, take off the coil. Tighten the short thread. Find the position of the first needle and pull it out. Stand up pin. In the second round, hook him up with bar short stitches and add stitches. Just hook 2 short stitches in the same stitch. There are a total of 16 stitches in this circle. After finishing the last group of paintings, we find the position of the first needle and pull it out. Then, we now start hooking the 3rd circle. In the third round, we have to hook bar popcorn needles for hem operation below. First, let us establish 3. Braid needle 1, 2, 3. After setting up 3 braiding needles, we will make 4 long stitches in the first stitch here. The hooking method for long needles is winding. Then find the position of the first stitch and insert the needle. Bring out the thread. Then winding. Bring out the first 2 coils first. Then wind the wire to bring out the last 2 coils. Let's hook up this stitch 3 more times. Two needles. Singing. After hooking the stitches, let's stretch this line a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the position of the first needle and insert the needle. And then give it this coil. Lead over. Then wear the 3rd braid needle. Then go back to this original first needle. Bring out the thread. Then take out the coil directly. A popcorn needle like this. Just check it can be watched repeatedly. We are going to give him 8小时 hooks. Then we have to give him an empty stitch on the next stitch. You can see that the first needle is at this position. The second needle is here. Let us take the second shot. Jump directly to the 3rd stitch. Lead first. Then set some braid needles. Hook semi or long stitches. E. 2, Species. After hooking up the 4 long needles, stretch the coil. Find the location of the first stitch. Turn the coil. Bring it here. The third braid needle. The original needle mother is the same needle mother here. Lead him. This way the second braid is hooked up. We perform the same operation and hook 8 小时 hooks for him. Hook it up at the end. After one group. Here we are. Make an empty stitch and find the position of the first stitch. Lead him. Stand up pin. Then disconnected. You can choose to sew. You can also choose glue it directly to the main body. Give it the thread here. Hide it. If you choose to sew, keep this line longer, then just sew it on top like this. Let's assemble it now. First find the position of the eyes and mouth. Give him a slight positioning. Then cut off this thread. Adjust this for him. His 8 claws. Then glue it to the main body. After it's glued, let's glue the eyes. After the eyes are glued, we'll sew up the mouth. After gluing the thread, we will look like this. A small octopus is sewn together.